Pride, live from Mother Nature. And I'm here to present to you the Ghettonome show. And as usual, we are not a I, we are an I. We are naturally intelligent. And we are guided by God's algorithm. And we must keep it that way. And today, the subject will be about something really intimate, we can say it like that. It's something a little bit private. It's all about depression. And it's been like 2-3 years I faced depression. I felt depressed, but I didn't know what it was, But all of a sudden, I felt like I didn't want to do anything, felt like tired and was a little bit pessimist about everything, I didn't want to move. I didn't want to do anything. And I saw my life degrading to a point that you just realize that everything is falling apart. But at the same time, you don't want to do a damn thing because you say to yourself that it doesn't matter, life ain't worth to live. You just think like that, Doesn't mean that you mean everything, but this is something that you feel inside. So that gave you some feelings to not going further, And this is the kind of feeling that I have when I reach my 30. Because when I was in my teenage and 20s, for example, I didn't have time to think about depression. I didn't feel depressed because I had so much thing to do. Even the little things, I always got something to do, I was so focused on basketball and I never felt depressed, Sometimes, you might think about something, you feel bad, but, tomorrow will be a new day, That was always like that. And I don't even know why these days, you see a lot of youth, they feel depressed. And because when you are very young, you ain't got time for that. But I heard a lot of young people, who just end up everything because they were dealing with depression and all this stuff. And I think it's because we have too much medias talking about it. Because when I was in my country, back in my country, I was very young. And we always have something to do. You always have a friend come over, telling you stuff, sharing things with you. You didn't have all of these devices. You didn't have television telling you stuff. Yeah. And you live a normal life because you didn't have a lot of things, from all over the place telling you how to be, how to do this, how to do that. We never have that kind of instructions, from the medias. And I think the problem is that over here, we have too much people telling us what to do, when you are young. And most of the people, when they're telling you stuff, they're not telling you stuff just to make you feel good for yourself. They are telling you stuff just to fulfill their egos. Most of the people, influencers, on the internet, they telling you stuff just to make you feel bad, and they disguise it and in a way that you truly think, they just want to help me. But in reality, nah, They are here to take advantage of you. And most of the youth, they don't even see the difference. And because their brain, their minds, they are not fully developed. This is a problem. And this is why you see so many young people, they falling into depression. I can understand a grown man who's reaching 30, 40, and was in depression because you had too much going on. Too much going on. When you see the future, is not bright. It's very cloudy. And this is why you see so many people, they falling into deep depression. And I never thought that I would be one of them. Yeah, never thought I could be one of them. But all of a sudden I fall into it. And I spent times, to get out of it. And I can understand and I can tell you, this is from my experience, that it's very, very hard to get out of it. Because depression, something that not supposed to be real. It's all in your mind. And this is the problem. Because nobody can help you when everything is in your mind. We can help you for something from outside of you. But everything in your mind, man, it's only you. You are all alone. No one can help you. Everybody could see that is bad. They can tell you that is bad. You can see that is bad. But you will never make the move to change it because in your head, you truly believe that it's worthless. And this is the trap. It's hard. But let me tell you, there is nobody, doctor, anybody can come over and help you. People can tell you a lot of things, but the strength should come from within, not from outside, because everything is in your mind. So you have to learn to fight it from inside. And this is very, very difficult. And I'm not going to say to anybody, oh man, you can do it and everything. No. You have to be strong. You have to be stronger than any type of enemy. Yeah, you have to be stronger. Because this feeling is something that is very, very hard to fight. The first thing that I did to fight, I tried to recognize the signs. When I just realized that these things are not good for me, I try step by step to change one thing at a time. And after I resolve one thing, I move on to the next. And don't even think like these things will never resurface. Nah, they will always come back. Yeah, but at the moment you learn how to fight, the first step, the second step, and you will recognize every time if it's the first or the second was coming up, and you know how to blast it. This is how I fight these demons. And I realized that I got a lot of power. So many people took advantage of you because once people saw that you are in this deep state, they say, okay, his guard is down. We gonna do our best to take advantage. And the best way to take advantage of you is just to using the bad against you. And you have to know how to fight these people too. So I'm not here to tell you that I got the key for this. but I'm going to tell you about my experiment. And I know I'm not going to tell you that you should do this, you should do that. I'm going to tell you this is what I did. I go step by step because nowadays they teach kids to have everything faster. Everything is fast. And the problem is that most of the kids, they are learning to have everything fast. So they think that they should resolve the problem faster. Just like when you take a pill. But in reality, nah. This is not good. This is not the best way to do it. So the best way to do it is going step by step. Don't worry. It could take 1 year, 2, 3 years. It doesn't matter. The most important thing is just to get rid of it. This is the most important thing. Because you will have time. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you will have time. Don't worry about it. So this is like an intimate thing that I have to share with you. And I know a lot of people, women, men, facing the same thing. This is the great disease of the century. But we could make it. We just have to learn how to fight. And if you want to win the war, you have to learn to win little battles every day. Yeah, it's these battles, you will win them every day, and finally you will win the war. This is how it is. So this is all I have for you, and I hope you understand my words, and I hope I can see you in the next episode. Peace.